existing and start living. Today, I want to talk about the idea of whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. But before we get into that, make sure you give me a like, subscribe, a follow. Sorry, my mind's a little bit scattered this morning. A like, a subscribe, a follow, and make sure you hit that notification bell if you're on YouTube so that you can get all the great information I'm giving to you guys. If you're joining me live, give me a hashtag live. If you're joining me on replay, give me a hashtag replay. And don't forget to leave your comments below so that I can get back to them later. Now, let's talk about this concept. Whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. And this is a huge thing about accountability. You know, I've met in some masterminds, I've met with other groups of entrepreneurs, and sometimes I hear things like, oh man, my sales team is horrible and they're not doing well, and no matter what I do, I can't get them to do that. And I hear things of, my marketing guys are my marketing sucks, or my social media guys. And what I think is, well, then you need to change something. And a lot of times what it needs to be is we need to be bold enough to go out and really analyze. We need numbers, and we analyze, and then we make changes, even if it's hard. Whatever we're not changing, we're choosing. In our personal life, if there's somebody that constantly insults us, if they constantly treat us bad, if they constantly make us feel small, but yet we're always with them, we're not going to stand up to them, or we don't tell them, hey, listen, I can't be around you anymore because of the way you treat me or the way you don't believe in me, then you're choosing that. You're choosing to feel small, because you're not choosing to do the hard thing to confront them. And that's really the key to this idea of whatever we're not changing, we're choosing, is that we are giving in to fear. We're giving in to being afraid because, well, I don't want to offend this person, or they've been with my company for so long, or I don't want to get a bad review on Yelp or on Facebook or on Google. Here's the thing, you've got to change. And if it's your family, if you're letting your family step on your dreams, you're choosing that. And I know you go, but they're family. No. Just because they're family does not give them the right to step on your dreams, to make you feel less than, to treat you subhuman. You don't have to put up with that just because they're blood. Okay? Now, because they're family, you should give them the opportunity to have a discussion, to talk about it, to let them change their behavior so that you can tell them, I need change in this relationship. I'm going to change the dynamic of this relationship. I'm not going to put up with it anymore. And so if you want to continue with the relationship, then you need to change your behavior because I'm changing the dynamic. But if you don't change it, if you don't tell them you're changing it, then you're accepting it and you're teaching them to keep treating you that way, that it's okay. And it's the same in your company. If you're like, I'm the CEO, but you got employees that are running all over you, they're not following your mission, they're trying to change the company to their own vision or mission, and you don't say anything and you just keep rolling with it, and every day you just keep grinding your teeth more and more, then you're choosing that. You're making that choice. So I want to challenge you to make the choice in every aspect of your life to make change where it needs to happen. To make change where it needs to happen, to change the dynamic of whatever it is, change the dynamic of your business, change the dynamic of the way customers treat you, change the dynamic of the way your family treats you, but tell them, I'm changing this dynamic. If you want to continue being a part of it, then we're going to discuss the change and what change needs to happen between the two of us. You don't just drop a customer, just never speak to them. I mean, unless they get like really foul mouthed with you and really mean, then we'll just block that guy. But the bottom line is you define your life. You define what's acceptable in your life, in your business, in your family. And if it's not acceptable, then you make the change in that dynamic. And if that person, that corporation, that organization, those employees, that family member does not want to make a change in their dynamic with you to align with what you're doing now, to say, I have self-respect, so you need to align with the respect, and I will respect you, but you need to respect me. If they're not willing to align with that, if your employees aren't willing to align with your vision, then you need to make a separation. You need to take that and separate it, and that might mean firing an employee. That might mean telling a family member, listen, I'm not going to spend a lot of time with you anymore. Or it might be telling a close friend, you're an energy vampire. I can't spend time with you. Unless you're willing to change, I can't be with you because you're sucking my energy. Okay? I have a client. I'm not going to steal this phrase, but I do have a client. He calls them Megatrons. I love it because it's like Megatron, the bad guy from the Transformers, but he calls them Negatrons, negative people, right? And you do. You just have to take a stand. So whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. That's my message for you today. My challenge for you is to go out and find what you need to change in your life, how you can change for the better, and how you can invite people to come along with you before you just say, if you're not coming along, you're out. But invite them. Invite them in a loving way. Have a conversation. Anyhow, thanks for joining me today. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and follow button. And also share this video if you like it. And let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know what you think below. Let me know what relationships you feel like you need to work on and what you need to change so that you can stop choosing the thing that's bothering you. We'll talk to you later. I'm wishing you all the best in succeeding in business while winning at home so that you can stop existing and start living. We'll see you guys later. Bye.